This is Bottles.
This is Pete.
We're playing Katawa Shoujo.
We're gonna get to the good stuff, I assure you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that is my goal. But what that means is that the both of you must team up and gang rape me.
Yes.
Please. Hiki-chan, I'm very offended. Are you saying that you don't trust us and that we would pull something so... dirty? That makes me sad. Sorry? It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. ... In order to atone for hurting a young girl's vagina, you should definitely join the student council. No!
Well!
How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle, and then you stick it up your ass, and then try to finger it out.
I don't remember that version of the game.
What are you talking about? I played it all the time in elementary school. My teacher taught me.
Is that my ass hurt?
Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people.
Gee, you wonder what?
It's also played by elementary and middle school children. Hiki-chan. That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men.
Sometimes our changes really work.
Yes. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know what it means, you're probably surprisingly good at it. Yeah, that's true.
It didn't even say wet, it just said ha.
How did you know? Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with her attempts to stick her fingers up my butthole, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here.
Yeah, so am I.
I've never been on one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it won't be so bad.
What?
Okay, Hiki-chan, how about Risk, the game of world domination?
That's too long.
I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Hiki-chan. You fight over control of the butthole.
Yeah, you know what makes this game more boring? Playing
What?
Risk. Let me tell you, it takes a long ass time.
I've never played Risk before.
We couldn't even finish it at one of the concerts that we played for chorus. We were there for like an hour already.
Oh, really, Hiki-chan? We could just play for fun, Hiki-chan.
It's not fun!
Hiki-chan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached, only ropes.
Stronger than string!
Okay. Okay. Perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room then.
No, I don't want to play Risk!
Wait, why there? Because it's where we keep the game. I grimaced to tell them how much I do not like this.
Why don't we have a choice to play Risk or not?
More for sure than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends. We go back to class. Transition! Goodbye.
Oh, well, alright.
Well! I'm sorry to have insulted you with my presence. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Instead, I want to play footsies.
It'd be 10 times more interesting than Risk.
After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each and every single one of my genitalia area, and I try to escape.
I would.
I feel a little offended, but I'd been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have grabbed my butthole today that I'm just very comfortable with it.
You know, there are people who really love this game and are probably insulted by it.
What are you talking about? I love this game. I'm insulted at my own commentary.
Fuck you, Antonio. Still!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend myself. What's wrong, Hiki-chan? ... That's right, we're going to just play a game of Risk, remember?
No!
I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister. To me, I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to come on their chest.
Oh my god.
Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason it just seems like it would be so plausible.
We barely even try to change the story, and it just kind of works.
Yeah. Or maybe I just know this game so well that I know what changes to make.
How far have you played into this game?
I've only played it twice, so I don't know anything. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? That makes you guys make... What?
Not even finishing the sentence anymore.
That's not true, Heek-chan. Sheik-chan. Heek-chan. Seek-chan. Heek-chan. Hiccups says that their life is threatened. People have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression unchanging. We should sign something amusedly. She makes a baffling face, puts her hands behind her ass, looking pleased with her butthole. I don't know. The amount of times I said butthole in this episode.
The risk if you saying butthole again.
Butthole. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse. Unlike she's was that
a deaf joke?
Yes.
Fucking bitch.
She opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe if it's larger than my dick.
Oh my god.
There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs and smaller desks prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. I've never seen chair on desk action, especially when it comes to gangbang.
Oh.
Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer.
I guess that's a fetish.
Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Nothing interesting.
Check out that four-legged work.
This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here. Or something. But the most notable thing that this room does have is other people. Are we early?
It's not very comfortable.
No. What do you mean no?
Where did that girl voice come from all of a
sudden? Else
sudden?
is coming today? Dot to dot. Yeah, that's right. Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her ass cheeks together very energetically. Make that ass clap. Hiccups, let's play Risk.
No!
Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have
say
to.
no!
Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We explained to what we said.
I don't want to know the rules because it's even more boring than actually playing the game.
Misha is talking. Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it at my face.
Ow!
Actually, this looks kind of interesting.
No, it doesn't.
After Misha spends a little too long masturbating through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial. Shizen cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion slicing her arm through the air. Shizen's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I started feeling more cum on my chest than I intended.
Oh. So this is that kind of risk.
Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers into my asshole. I know.
Say it.
I know. Hiccups, Shiccups wants to know why you're taking so long. Shiccups also says that she will let you keep Australia.
Oh, now the girl voice is gone.
To the student council. I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head means that she expects a blowjob out of me. And anyway, no. That's done. Shiccups admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who would spare your people if you agree to join the student council.
Oh.
You're so competitive, Shizen.
Shizen? Is that what it's become?
She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnetic.
What? What?
Magnetic.
Why? Why would you assume that?
She doesn't seem to know what the word magnetic means. It just means
really
that things are very attracted to her, like my face to her tits.
Oh.
Misha presses her index finger against her temples, as if to physically imprint the word into her memory. Ass cheeks.
What? I don't think there's even a text on screen. He just fucking said.
Look at her face. That face is just a face of like ass cheeks. Suddenly, Shizen bursts into a flurry of gestures.
Her
Misha
face
looks
just.
fucking confused.
Her face is questioning your fucking words.
Yeah. Wait, please slow down, Hiccups. Hiccups. Shickup says you're going to lose.
Could you please not say ass cheeks anymore?
Tell her I will crush her asshole with my dick.
Oh. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief.
She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't.
What should we do? Should we attack aggressively or play defensively?
Stop playing the game entirely! Attack aggressively.
Okay.
That's how I roll.
She's either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread my legs and try to control more terrorists.
Oh,
I
good.
can recoup the advantage.
Shezin! Apparently.
Shezin seems to focus on conquering whole nation.
It's not even a Japanese game anymore.
So I can sacrifice my virgins to the volcano and gain more small countries.
I thought exactly that.
It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing anyway.
Then this, in fact, is more interesting than the risk itself.
Shezin adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump her fist into my butt.
Oh. I win! Yay!
There's no need to translate that. It was pretty clear. Don't look so sad, Hika-chan. You're really giving it your best. That's what I thought.
I think
sometimes your best just isn't good enough. Just like your life.
the only real disability here is that they all sound like Wario.
Hiccups. You attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. Shiccups is impressed.
Good.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The mark of great people in Darling.
Darling?
That's not daring.
You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, Hiccups?
I can't read.
That isn't enough, though. Just potential is enough. There is no point to potential if you can't take the first step. So, make out with me.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
You're right, Shiccups, but that's so demanding. Shizzen leans forward. Wait, what? It's only looking a lot less playful and more like serious person I expected her to be from the start. Hiccups, would you like to join the student council? She really doesn't waste any time, does she? But it's only my second day of school, so I'm hesitant about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at any of the clubs yet. Spending time with Shizzen and Mesha. So,
what? You're not even really reading anymore.
I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to you on it. That's it. Okay, Hiccups. But I hope you're not saying that so we don't feel bad. No, really. Really? Hiccups, if you're going to say that, you're saying that is definitely the truth. There can't be any mistaking it. I know. I guess I should have my revenge for losing, at the very least. So bend down. Go on your hands and knees. Let that pudding melt down to your genitals.
What?
I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing this than I expected. You don't want to know. Sorry.
Is it pudding?
I think I have to go. Is it even pudding? Shizzen scratches her face and gestures at Mish.
I don't think it's pudding.
How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right on the wall.
I don't even think we have consistency anymore because how much we've changed. Library doesn't even make sense to me.
It should be, unless the Liberan is absent. The liberal. I think you're right, Shiccups. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. Just show me your tits.
Yes.
Bye-bye. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. Second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third one. Except that painting looks even more terrifying. Problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. Classrooms are marked with signs and blah blah blah. Is the library one of them? I don't know.
That's probably sex.
I bet on ladders. I bet on the ladder that I can climb it. After I turn the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention before it is knocked. It's not a jar, it's a door. You can't open and close that, put peanut butter in it.
You know, I think by the time the sex actually comes into play, I'm gonna forget the fact that they're disabled.
I gingerly push on a second. I'm a little disabled.
No, I can tell. I think you have Tourette's.
Tourette's? Fuck!
No, just all the time you said butthole and asshole and ass cheeks.
Door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep, though it is much easier to open than I anticipated. Leaning over and poking my dick even further inside to gain a sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away.
It's just normal now.
Oh look, it's her. This is not as I was expecting. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking in the sight of solitary figure of blah blah blah. Oh my god, pretty girl! Look at those ass cheeks! Oh,
Hello there. May I help you?
Oh god. The movement of her lips seems to break my ears. It hurts my ears, John. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distinct. She takes a moment to formulate what the fuck I just said. Every action she takes feels as if it's actually choreographed by professional dancers.
Care to take a seat?
No. Unexpected, considering that she's a man. Thanks. Slowly step towards her and try not to stare at the bulge that is obviously coming out of her pants. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling that.
She's
The slight
blind.
cloudiness to her eyes means she must be at least partially blind. Like love.
What?
Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half stupid.
Oh.
Was that racist? I feel like that was racist.
Not even racist. I think that's just a bit.
I take it you're new students to Yamaku.
Hey, you're just trying. I get the distinct feeling that my speech patterns don't actually make any fucking sense. One which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of my butt.
I think you fit right in the school.
I'm Lily Satowo. Pleased to meet you.
ACHOO!
Nice.
She gives a nod before gesturing roughly and saying to bless you.
Would you care for a drink?
As much as it pains me, I can't keep my eyes off of the bulge in her pants.
Oh, neither can I.
She gives a kind nod. What will happen between me and the man? What? Find out next time. Same GCN place, same GCN channel. This is Bottles.
This is Pete.
Later.